right in the face, and I say, look, baby, you can do what you do in those streets, but at the end of the day, the streets don't love you like I do. I was like, I don't think we're having the same type of relationship problems there. Like, yeah, I get jealous sometimes, but you, Roger, I think your girlfriend is a prostitute. I don't care who you vote for, like left, right, you know. It's just crazy to me that Trump, like, he got right to it. He wasn't even playing around. I thought we were going to get like a month head start at least, you know. I didn't think he was going to get it right. He was like, yo, as soon as I get in office, I'm getting rid of the immigrants. But I didn't think he was going to do it like right away. You know, like when you get home and you're pulling into your driveway and you're thinking about everything you got to do. You're like, yo, I got to put in a load of laundry, take out the trash, clean up the kitchen a little bit. But you don't do it all like right away. You put on Netflix, you heat up a meal, you do things in between, you know, you take little breaks. But Trump, he didn't watch no Netflix, bro. He got right to it. Everybody on the internet, they've been making fun of this one dude. I don't know if y'all seen that picture. It's a Mexican dude wearing a Latinos for Trump shirt, and he's being arrested by ICE. And everybody in the comments was like, that's what you get. That's what you get for supporting Trump. But I don't think he was really a Trump supporter. I think he was just like incognito. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like when Bugs Bunny dresses up like a woman, he's like, he went that way. Like, I think this man just knew that any day now ICE would pull up to his job, so he wore the shirt and so that he could be like, what do you mean? Come on, it's me, baby, come on. I was at the rally, you remember? Come on. I recommend everybody should wear those. It can't tell you apart, you know? I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that there's like an ICE hotline. Like you can call ICE, and if you give up an illegal immigrant, they'll give you like $1,000. I called them right before this show. It's tax season, I'm sorry, you know? They were like, there's an illegal immigrant there? I was like, there's gotta be like 20 at least. I said, all I know is you better bring 20K cash at least. Careful though, I'm a type 1 diabetic. Yeah, that's right. I got the diabetes, yeah. Sometimes people don't believe me when I tell them, and I think it's because I only weigh like a $135. I'm a skinny dude. Yeah. Hearing me say I have diabetes is like saying, like hearing a really ugly dude say he got herpes. You know what I mean? Like people just look at me like, you got it? Like for sure, like a doctor told you, you think you got it. Like, if you didn't like that joke, you're ugly. Yeah, I got it when I was 6, and I had the same doctor from when I was 6 till I was 18. That's a long time to have one doctor, so when I left, I thought it'd be nice to leave a review on his website. So who knows him better than me, you know? I was like, this man was my doctor for the last 12 years, and I'm still diabetic. 1 star. I didn't like the nurses at his clinic. They tried to like make me feel better. They thought I was sad. I wasn't until they tried to make me feel better. They would be like, you know, in time, you might even find that diabetes could be like a blessing in disguise. I think I'd rather have just a regular blessing. But believe it or not, I try to use that advice years later. My friends were trying to start a fight at a bar, and I'm not a fighter. I'm like, maybe I can pull a diabetes card here. You know? This big dude pushed me. And I was just like, hey man, you don't want to do this. I'm diabetic. This is one of the downsides to living in America, though. He goes, me too. I said, what the fuck, bro? We gotta stick together. He was like, nah, 2 types walked in, 1 type's walking out. I went to the eye doctor. I wear glasses, but I lose them a lot. And so I was like, my vision was getting a little worse. So I was like, I need a new prescription. So I went, I did the eye exam. You can close your eye and everything. And I was waiting for the doctor to come back in the room to give me my results. But he came back real serious. He was like, hey, I have quite a bit of news for you. He said, you show signs of diabetic retinopathy, which is where you're beginning to go blind. And he said, on top of that, in your right eye, you seem to have glaucoma. But I was like, nah, I think I just need glasses. I didn't come for all that, you know. That's a lot to take in. I didn't know what to say. I got quiet and I got real serious. I just sat there like kind of in shock, you know. I was like, damn. And then the doctor broke the silence. He goes, hey, just to be perfectly clear, you know, you're only getting charged like just for the exam. Like, we don't charge you for everything wrong with you. Like, we just, like if that was worrying me, you know, like, I was like, yeah, no, I understand. Thank you for throwing in glaucoma for free. I went to that eye clinic called America's Best. Bro, they are not the best. They had a sign in the office that said for an additional, I think it was like an additional $20, they can tell you if you're diabetic. Wow. You should just tell people. Like, why would you withhold that information for a 20? Like, I don't know if it's a $20 test or what, but like for a 20, bro, like that's a thug ass doctor. Like, if I was a doctor, I couldn't do that. If I was a doctor, I couldn't walk up to my patient and be like, hey, do you want to hear something that's gonna change everything for you? You got some cash on you, though? Like, I'm joking about it now, but it did make me sad to find out that my eyes are messed up and I'm probably going blind. I think what made it twice as sad, too, is that the day before that eye exam, I had just agreed to be a Barnes & Noble's rewards member. I'm for real. I was just about to start reading, like a lot. Like, I was about to get into books, like, heavy, because you know how, like, they say, like books, they give you knowledge, and knowledge is power. I was gonna have all this knowledge, all this power, but I don't know. I guess God was like, nah, he'll be too powerful. I have to stop him. I don't know if, like, I'm gonna get the treatment in time before I go blind. But just in case I go blind, like, I'm preparing for it. I'll buy a piano. Somebody's gotta, like... I'll probably make a lot of tips. I don't know how to play piano, but, if I just post up, I'll be like, I am blind. They'll be like, oh my God, here you go. I don't know. I gotta teach myself how to use my other senses, I'm in blind training right now. I am. Like, what I started doing just to, prepare myself is, like, every time I wipe my ass, I close my eyes. I'm not quite there yet, but it's been a lot of trial and error. I wish the doctor never would have told me. Like, doctors always give you your bad news, but I wish they gave you the option to hear the news. I wish they would go in there like, hey, I have some news for you. Do you want to hear it? And I'll be like, nah, I'm good. They'd be like, you sure? You could die tomorrow. I'll just die. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want to fucking know. I didn't want to know that I'm going blind. I didn't want to know. I would prefer it just happens one day. I would prefer I'm on stage, middle of a joke, and I'm just like, where'd everybody go? Or I would prefer that I went blind right in the middle of sex. I'm just having sex with a girl. I'm like, damn, pussy's that good? I went blind. Think about how good it would make the woman feel. She would be so confident. Every partner she has after me, she will be like, hey, before we have sex, like, I gotta warn you. This shit, last guy went blind. So you wanna take this ride? I was talking to my ex, but this blind stuff, it changed everything for me. It's making me realize I don't trust anybody. I don't. Because, I told my ex, because we'd been hanging out, and it was getting more serious. But I don't want to be a burden to anybody. So I told her straight up. I was like, hey, apparently I'm, going blind right now. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it in time. So, if you don't want to see me anymore, I'm probably not going to see you soon anyway. If you want to stop hanging out, I completely understand. And without even thinking about it, right away, she was like, no. She said, I don't care if you're blind. I'm with you no matter what. And when she said that, in my mind, I was like, this bitch is going to rob me. When somebody really loves you, they're not okay with you going blind that fast. She didn't even put up a fight. Like, nah, let's find out what treatment is. Let's get a second opinion. Let's go to America's Next Best. This bitch right away. Close your eyes, baby. I'll take care of everything. Yeah, so you can have me walking around poop on my ass? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Besides, I'd rather stay single as a blind man. When I'm blind, I'll have no standards. I'll be having sex with whoever I think I'm having sex with, I'll be like, damn, baby. Oh, damn. I'll be like, well, it's a threesome to me. It's weird. It's weird hearing my friends try to flirt with strippers. I'm realizing things. I'm realizing there's only two types of guys that flirt with strippers. There's dudes who flirt through money, just trying to show it off. With strip club, that's the place to do it, And then there's dudes who flirt from the heart. That one is sad. If they're flirting from the heart, it's because they ran out of money. You ever seen your boy get in a lap dance but just trying way too hard? Like, oh, baby, your body's so perfect. You're like a goddess. I swear you could have been a princess. I'll stop my boy. I'll be like, bro, it's too late for her. She needed to hear this in middle school. The same what she's here for. Go to the ATM, man. My friends don't even know how to flirt, man. They just say things that they hear rappers say. They be like, I could be the one to save you from all this. I could take you away from it all. I'm like, man, strippers, they're living the life. They don't want to be saved. Go to the girl who's like the manager at a Marshall's. She wants to be saved bad.